To make this maxi skirt, you are going to need yarn of your choice. I am using this yarn right here. This is a size 2 100% acrylic yarn, although the feeling of the yarn it's more like a cotton yarn, though it is acrylic. I have here each ball 50 grams, 200 meters, and the recommended needle is from a 4 to a 5 millimeter. In addition to the yarn, I'm going to use a 4 millimeter crocheting hook. You are also going to need yarn needle to weave in your loose ends. You are going to need a measuring tape, and the only measurement you need to take it is the hips size. You are going to need elastic band and sewing thread and sewing needle to match the color of the elastic band that you are going to use. And if you want to crochet yourself a Miffy trinket dish, it is a free tutorial already available on my channel. So let's get started with the tutorial. So to get started, you are going to take first the measurement of the hips, and then you are going to take your yarn and make a slip knot and chain the amount of chains that you need to have to reach this measurement, and try if you can a multiple of 4. So I'm going to make now a small sample with you, since I've already started my skirt, so I don't want to make a second one. And then once you have your chain done, you are going to yarn over and skip the first 3 chains and then double crochet into the 4th chain away from the hook, and 1 double crochet in each chain till the end of the first row. Once you've made your first double crochet row, you are now going to join your row to create a circle, a big circle, and you are just going to slip stitch to your 3rd chain, just like so. And then you can use this tail here to close also. So you can use your yarn needle or your crochet hook and pull the tail through, and then kind of close this using your yarn needle. And from now on we are going to work only in the rounds. You are also going to work only on the right side of your work, so you are not going to turn your work. Now for the next round, you are just going to chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet, and then make 1 double crochet in each double crochet all the way around. And once you're at the end of the round, you are going to again slip stitch to your 3rd chain and then chain up 3 to step up, and continue working double crochet rounds until you have a total of 10 rounds. So I'm going to do this off camera and catch up with you once I've made my 10 rounds, and I'm also going to be working on my actual project. Okay, so I've crocheted a total of 10 double crochet rounds. Now from round 11 you are going to chain 3. This counts as a double crochet. You are going to skip 1, and into the next stitch we are going to make a shell. So we are going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets, all worked into the same stitch, and then you will skip 1 and double crochet into the next. So this is going to be your pattern repeat all the way around for round 11. So again, skip 1, make a shell stitch into the next, which is 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets into the same stitch, skip 1, double crochet. So repeat all the way around. At the end of the round you should have a shell stitch. You should end up with a shell stitch. So I'll meet you back here. At the end of round 11 you are going to slip stitch to your third chain, so to your double crochet to say so, and then you are going to chain 3 to step up, and for round 12 you are going to make 1 shell stitch on top of each shell stitch and 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. So your shell stitch should be worked into the 1 chain space, and then your double crochet on top of the next double crochet, and again you have a shell stitch. So make 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets, and this is going to be your pattern repeat all the way around for round 12. And I'm going to work a few more rows of camera, and then I'll meet you back to tell you how many times that I've repeated this around here, and then how to work next. Okay, so I've worked 5 rounds in total with my shell stitches right here. Now I'm going to add a increase round, since I want my my skirt to have a nice drape and to be very flowy. So you are going to chain 3, and into the same stitch you are going to make another double crochet, and then you have your shell stitch. So 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets into the same 1 chain space, and then you have your double crochet right here. In there you are going to make your increase, which is 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and this is all you need to do all the way around. So for this round, shell stitch on top of each shell stitch and 2 double crochets on top of each double crochet from the previous row. At the end of this round you are going to slip stitch to your third chain, and then step up with a chain of 3, and this counts as your first double crochet, and then make 1 double crochet into the next stitch, shell stitch on top of your shell stitch, and double crochet on top of each double crochet. So you are going to continue working these rounds for as many rounds as you want. Okay, so here is how my maxi skirt looks so far. Just for the reference, my skirt is 80 centimeters long. Although I know it is going to stretch a little bit, so it's going to grow in the length once it's all blocked. I already cut out the elastic band that I need, so go ahead and take your elastic band and measure this around your waistline, or like where you want the top of the skirt to be. And once you have this done, now we are going to put the elastic band here on top inside of our first double crochet row. Now if you have a safety pin, a safety needle, you can use this and pop your safety needle through the elastic band, and I'm going to start right here on the back side of the skirt, since here is where I've made all of my joinings, and I'm going to go from inside out, and then I'm going to skip like um, 2 double crochets and then go with my needle into the gap in between the double crochets, and then I'm going to go over these 2 right here and then out, and then again skip 2, go back in, skip 2, and then go back out. And if you feel like, oh, I don't like how it looks like, you can also like, let me show you. So going back in, and you can skip only 1 and then skip 1, back out, skip 1, back in, if you kind of feel it looks better like this. So go ahead and put the elastic band inside of the skirt. And one more thing, make sure that the elastic band it's not twisted. See, it should look like this. Okay, once you've pulled in all the way around your elastic, you can now take your safety needle out if you had one, and I've already threaded my sewing needle with sewing thread, and now we are going to lay our elastic band like so on top of each other, and we are just going to sew these 2 ends together, and you want to make sure that you are sewing this really nice, so don't skip this part, like going nicely all the way around. You don't want your thread to break and lose your skirt eventually. And voila, that's it. So you've just made yourself a maxi skirt. I'm going to block my skirt, so I do suggest doing the same. Thank you all for watching and for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed it creating it for you, and I'll see you soon with a new one. Bye bye!